It's October and leaves are falling all over the place. The squirrels are putting on their winter weight, the pine needles are covering my yard, and the seasonal mustache has started to grow in. Yes, fall is here, and what a great time to buy another camper. Want to see what we got now and why? Let's hop to it. As you can probably guess, I'm kind of a camping trailer addict. I've told you before that Mrs. Hoptuit and I have owned 7 campers and RVs over the past 17 years, including 2 A-frames, a Class C, and our current fifth wheel. One thing we found out is we actually do 2 different styles of camping, what we call regular camping and travel camping. Regular camping is taking our rig out to a campground and parking it for a while. We may stay for a few days, weeks, or even months. The larger campers are best for that as they have more space and amenities. Currently, that's what our fifth wheel camper is for. Travel camping is just that, traveling. We jump from site to site, maybe even going from state to state. This is where a camper van or a Class B works well. That's what we've been using our A-frame camper for. It's light, easy to tow, and costs a whole lot less than buying a camper van. Mrs. Hoptuit feels comfortable towing it too. We've towed our Flagstaff on many trips, from up into Pennsylvania and down all through Florida, and it's served us well. For over 3 years, it's given us a comfortable home base to travel in. As much as we love the Flagstaff A-frame, it does have a few limitations. First off, we travel with our dog Sophie, and because of the size of the A-frame, there's very little floor space. That means that she's usually up on the bed so she doesn't get underfoot. That's okay for a few days of traveling, but she gets a bit antsy after a while. After all, she can only take so many dog naps. We do take her out for walks and to the dog park, but the weather isn't always cooperating. The second issue, and this is a big one for me, is the lack of a proper bathroom. I do have a portable toilet installed under the dinette seat, but it's more for my nightly use. Mrs. Hoptuit doesn't like to use it at all. We usually use the campground's bathhouse to shower and use the facilities, but it's not always convenient or clean. Having to walk to a bathhouse in pouring rain isn't great either. Next year, we are planning to undertake a long 3-month multi-state tour of the U.S., and we've realized that using the Flagstaff A-frame may not be the best option for us. I started thinking about replacing the Flagstaff with maybe something that would be a bit more accommodating for all of our current needs. We started looking around for a different small trailer. Our requirements were that it had to be under 20 feet in length, under 3,000 pounds empty weight, and have a bathroom with a shower. It needed decent interior storage, a refrigerator that had at least 4 cubic feet of capacity, and a kitchen area that we could actually cook in. We started checking out the local RV stores and all the online listings. My wife was looking on Facebook Marketplace and found this, a 2019 Venture Sonic SL150 VRK. It looked like something that could work out for us, so we drove about an hour to check it out. Hey, now's a great time to remind you to subscribe to my channel. It seemed to fit all of our needs, so we ended up buying it. This Sonic is less than perfect, but overall it's in good shape, with all of the systems and appliances working and no water damage. It has a new battery, new power tongue jack, and new tires. It's 19 feet 2 inches in length, and the sticker says it weighs 2,960 pounds, so it fits into our guidelines. It has an 11-foot power awning with LED lights. There's also a pass-through storage up front. A nice plus is that it has enclosed and ducted underbelly. Interior-wise, it is small, but it's a lot larger than the A-frame. There's a jackknife sofa that the vinyl is flaking off of. Above that is an RV Queen Murphy bed. It has a 2-way Norcold refrigerator that's 4.2 cubic feet large. The kitchen is small but very usable. It has a decent-sized sink and a 2-burner cooktop. There's also a convection microwave oven. For entertainment, there's a 27-inch Furrion TV on a swing arm wall mount. In the back cabinet is a combination radio and DVD player that's connected to the TV, so you can watch DVD movies and play the TV sound output through the ceiling speaker. Overhead, there's a 13,500 BTU Coleman Mach AC unit and a skylight that lets in a bunch of natural light. In fact, it lets in a little bit too much natural light. I'm going to have to get a shade for this. This comes with a LevelMate Pro level indicator that ties into my cell phone. That will help with setting up camp. In the rear corner, there's a fairly roomy bathroom with a 36-inch tub shower combination, a sink with vanity and a medicine cabinet, and a porcelain bowl toilet. It's not huge, but there's plenty of legroom when using the toilet. I'm 5'10", and I have a ton of headroom in this shower. For a camper under 20 feet, this has a surprising amount of cabinets, drawers, and closets. Around the bed, there's closets and an upper shelf. The kitchen has a large upper cabinet, some lower cabinets, and a couple of drawers. Right when you walk in, there's a good-sized pantry. The left side has shelves, and the right side is a coat closet. Overall, the biggest issue with this Sonic is the exterior, as this came from Florida and wasn't maintained as well as it should have been. I've already replaced the cracked cable fixtures and all of the vinyl molding trim inserts. I've resealed all the skylights with lap sealant and installed a MaxxAir vent cover over the bathroom vent. The black diamond plate stone guard was severely white streaked, so it got a fresh coat of black paint. On the back, I've installed a wireless camera system with a 7-inch display. Some of the decals are faded, but the ones on the nose are faded and cracked. I may try my hand at painting them up. Alright, since I'm going to be using this Sonic rather than the Flagstaff, I should really compare them to each other. So let's do a head-to-head comparison. Starting with length, the Flagstaff is 18 feet 11 inches long and the Sonic is 19 feet 2 inches long. So the Sonic is only 3 inches longer overall, but it has an additional 3 feet of interior length. The Flagstaff has the exterior front storage compartment instead. Both trailers are 7 feet 6 inches wide, so we're even there. The Sonic is a traditional non-folding trailer, and it sits 4.5 feet taller than the folded A-frame. That does make a difference when towing it. Based on the trailer's tags, the Flagstaff's empty weight is 2,260 pounds, while the Sonic is 700 pounds more at 2,960. Weight isn't a big concern as we're towing with my Silverado HD, but since my wife is used to towing the A-frame, I didn't want to go too much heavier than it. Interestingly, the A-frame's hitch weight is listed as 341 pounds, while the heavier Sonic is only tagged at 260 pounds. That's 81 pounds lighter for the Sonic. The GVWR numbers are interesting too. The Flagstaff's GVWR is 3,346 pounds, while the Sonic is 3,500 pounds. That's only 154 pounds more. Look at the final number. The A-frame's cargo capacity is 1,048 pounds, while the Sonic is only 540 pounds. That's 508 pounds less, almost exactly half of the Flagstaff's, and it's not a lot of capacity. Venture should have really stepped up to a higher capacity axle on this camper. Now we're just going to have to be careful on what we take with us. Changing out from the Flagstaff A-frame has nothing to do with the camper's dependability. It's been towed well over 6,000 miles and has been a great camper for us. Things just change and it was time for us to move on. So, what am I planning to do with the Flagstaff? At the moment, I'm keeping it. I have a few projects still in mind for it. At least that's the plan. Meanwhile, I have the Sonic that's taking up most of my money and efforts. There's not a ton of work that needs to be done on it, but I'm always customizing and modifying things to fit our needs. As always, I thank you for watching. Please high-five the like icon. It really helps me and my channel a lot. Jingle the notification bell to keep up with my newest episodes, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. In the meantime, keep camping.